Welcome to this special pattern making tutorial. In today's video, we'll take a journey through time inspired by the timeless elegance of Pride and Prejudice, the grace of Sense and Sensibility, and the bold romantic style of Bridgerton. I'll show you how to create 3 empire waist dress patterns, each modeled after these iconic characters but with a modern twist. Whether you're a fan of classic fashion or looking to add a contemporary flair, this tutorial will guide you step by step through the techniques you need to bring these timeless designs to life. Let's get started. Start by copying the basic pattern and making adjustments to the shoulder, armhole, and bust dart. In the first step, draw the underbust seam. Note that in the original movie dress, this seam sits lower than the bust seam. After separating this part, fold the pattern at the center front line and copy the other side to create a full pattern. Keep the shoulder dart closed so you can design the neckline more easily. Now to create pleats, transfer the bust dart to the shoulder. Draw the pleat lines close to the end of the shoulder dart. To avoid gaping at the neckline due to its openness, draw a 1.5 cm dart at the neckline. For open neck design, this dart has a significant impact on the final result. Now you can close the shoulder dart and transfer it to the pleats. Fix the top and bottom pieces of the pleats, then use the center piece to ensure the pleats are equal in size. Refine the neckline. In this model, I'll keep the lower section with the dart so that the focus remains on the bust seam. Just add up to 3 cm to the side seam for the hemline. If you like, you can design a high slit on the left side under the dart. For the back, add the same amount to the side seam as you did for the front. At the upper bust seam, use the front pattern as a guide to draw the neckline. Transfer the armhole dart to the middle of the neckline. Remove the remainder of this dart from the side of the pattern. These are the patterns for the first model. After copying and making adjustments, draw the underbust seam. Draw the line for the auxiliary darts. By closing these darts, you not only reduce the waist measurement without sewing a dart, but also add fullness to the hemline. The size of these darts is 1 to 2 cm. Add up to 3 cm to the side seam. For the back, go in by 1 cm and connect it to the neckline and hip line. Separate the pieces. Transfer the shoulder dart to the underbust. You can sew this dart as gathers, pleats, or a standard dart. Now design the neckline. Don't forget to add the dart to avoid gaping. Close this dart and refine the neckline. just along the line below the auxiliary dart and close the darts. Adjust the waistline side seam. Remember to make these adjustments for the back pattern too. The underbust dart won't be sewn. Check the areas that will be joined to ensure the fit and make any necessary adjustments. You can reduce the side seam by 1 cm if needed. These are the front pattern pieces. For the back, start by designing the neckline. You can use the front pattern as a guide. Transfer the armhole dart to the neckline. Close the remainder of the auxiliary darts. For the lower back piece, follow the same steps as the front. The waist dart won't be sewn. Check the measurements of the pieces that need to be joined and adjust if necessary. Since the auxiliary dart is closed and the waistline is taken, no further adjustments are needed for the back. Adjust the side seam at the waist as you did for the front. Add up to 1 cm to the neckline dart in the back to prevent gaping. After copying and making adjustments, draw the underbust seam. For the front pattern, draw the princess seam from the shoulder. Draw the neckline and its shape. Extend the end of the dart line. For this model, by adding to the seam lines, create a flare at the hem. If you don't want to add fullness around the hips, extend the underbust dart to the hip line before drawing the seam line. Don't forget to add a dart to avoid gaping at the neckline. Copy the lower pieces. Separate the upper pieces at the seam lines. After closing the darts, refine the neckline. For the front, depending on the fabric, double or triple the piece for gathering. These are the front pattern pieces. For the back, use the front pattern as a guide to draw the princess seam from the shoulder. Pay attention to the dart adjustments. Determine the amount of flair at the hemline and remember to add the same amount to the side seam. Design the neckline for the back. For a better fit at the neckline, go in by 1 cm from the center back and connect it to the seam line. Draw a 0.5 cm dart in this area as well. These subtle darts help ensure a more precise fit for the garment. Copy the lower pieces. Separate the upper pieces and close the darts. These are the back pattern pieces. In this video, I've aimed to teach you some simple yet effective techniques to help you design a chic empire waist dress. For the sleeve, feel free to explore different styles that complement your dress design. I'll be working on another video to show you more complex variation of this cut. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to help you out. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please support the channel by liking and sharing the video. It means a lot. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on upcoming pattern making tutorials. Until next time, happy sewing!